All right. All right.
You goon.
All right.
Welcome.
Welcome. My name is Ruby Raven. I put on this event tonight with Brian June Miller, and I'm hosting the evening. Welcome, Zipcar Hotdog.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
So this is a little. You were in the bathroom.
Well,
So this is a little chaotic. This is what all of the band interviews are going to be like, because there's a lot of band members and only 3 mics in here. So I have one to myself, and then if you guys can all share your names, and I'll on mic 2 there's.
I'm Dan.
And.
I'm Noah.
Cool. And on mic 3.
Levi, like the jeans.
Hassan.
Ethan.
Can you say that again?
Sorry, Ethan.
Ethan. Okay, awesome. So Zipcar Hotdog, tell me, how'd you guys form?
I guess I'll kind of tell the story. I was doing another project, a different band, and I was playing drums in this band, and I was trying to start a project where I was playing lead guitar, or at least guitar, because I was writing a lot and wasn't really getting to perform what I was writing. So I just wanted to start a new project, basically, and I looked around for the cream of the crop, the finest musicians at UBC in Vancouver area that I could find. Hassan and I went to high school together.
Which high school?
Centennial. He's rocking his merch.
Rocking the
wow.
hoodie. Rocking the hoodie and the shorts, by the way.
In
Oh my
Saskatoon.
The full Centennial outfit today.
We're both from Saskatoon.
West Band, not West Band Centennial.
No.
No.
And then
Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Prairie Boys. Let's go. Go Chargers.
Go Chargers. Go Riders. And so we kind of talked about something, and then I lived with Noah for a while, and Noah, I knew he had a bass. He didn't really play much bass, but
Nah, I'm not a real bass player. I'm just kind of here.
he
Well, you
is
are
now.
now.
He is now.
If you're playing bass in a band, you're a real bass player.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And then I kind of had Hassan and Noah kind of looped in.
Yeah.
I was playing an open mic, and I saw Levi playing just his solo stuff, and I was like, you know what? I would dig to play with another songwriter, and Levi, I dig his stuff. Like, it's just really like groovy, really kind of fits what we were going for, or at least what I was going for. And so I just asked him, I was like, hey, you want to be in a band? And he was like, sure. And then finally, Ethan was the cherry on top of the cake.
That's where we struck it gold.
Yeah.
We love Ethan here at Zipcar Hotdog.
Guys, stop inflating his confidence.
He deserves it. He deserves
He
it.
deserves it. I've known him
does
for
deserve it.
2 minutes.
He's gonna leave us if he knows how good he is.
What instrument do you play?
I'm on drums.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and
Do we
so
have
I
to
met
speak into
him.
the mic, or does the mic pick up the
You're very quiet right now, but everyone else is doing well.
Roger?
So just
Okay.
move a little closer, yeah.
Yeah, Ethan I met at a BVP jam sesh. So just
Awesome.
like a bunch of people playing, and I heard him play for about 5 minutes, and I could tell he was really good. So
Were you guys playing at BBP now?
No. We play some BVP events, I guess, but
I think so.
Practice there.
yeah, we practice there. Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Shout out to BVP.
How
by
did
the
you
way.
guys feel about your set tonight?
Playing 5. Vibes.
This distance.
This distance. 11. Fuck.
Yes, I have to agree with Levi minus the profanity. I felt very good about the set.
Cool.
Overall, the vibes were just like through the roof tonight. I appreciate everybody in the audience, by the way. Big shout out to everybody in the audience. That was wonderful. It's always great to like feed off the energy of like a very lively audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for more of the technical side, I think one of our new songs called Clementine, we were pretty tight on that. It's a new song. It's our 3rd time playing it, and I felt that tonight we played it especially well.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Because you were probably feeling from the audience, right?
Yeah. The sad thing is, my friends came in after that song, so I felt pretty bummed out about that. But aside from that, that was
But
good.
all
man.
your new friends were here to hear it.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, the crowd's amazing. Like, I didn't expect that many people to come out.
Yeah.
So I told my friends, "Oh, yeah, you guys might be the main audience, but no, they got into the crowd and they could not see us.
Oh, I love that.
They are
That's
short-
exactly how you want it.
Yeah, they're not the tall bunch, so yeah, they couldn't see us at all.
Levi, did you want to chime in there?
Yes. Wait, on what? On the Clementine?
On anything, it sounded like you wanted to say something and then you retreated.
Oh. Thank you for noticing. I don't know. I just had a really good time. It was really good.
That's so great.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of CiTR? You want to come back?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
100%.
I love CiTR.
Well, you were on
is
exec.
Yeah, CiTR has such a warm place, and it's very cool for me personally to play here because I've seen bands play here. I've been playing music on the station, and to be on here is just kind of surreal for me.
That
So
honestly warms my heart. I'm so happy to hear that.
it was amazing, and thank you so much for putting this on.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
And a big thank you to Brian. We
Yeah.
love you, Brian.
Yeah.
You're a wonderful person.
Yeah.
Huge success, I would say. I was very.
That's great.
Oh, yeah. No, we've been trying to play with CiTR for a while, and just like our schedules didn't work out for all the
Yeah.
past things, but yeah, it finally worked out, and we're super psyched. Love to play here again anytime.
That's awesome. So tell me about the song Clementine.
Well, it's Dan's song. Dan wrote it. We have like
oranges
we have like
And we should also give a little shout to Levi. Also co-wrote the song.
Yeah, I guess
he's
he
got,
did.
he's got
Is
a verse
it-
on the
He
song.
does.
Oh, I came
Is
on.
it for
It's
a
Dan's
person?
song.
Do you want to know the real story or the fake
What's the
story?
impetus of this
Real
song?
story.
The real story? Okay. Well, there's a girl that I really like. She's. I won't say her name, but it rhymes with Clementine. But
What?
Yeah, I had to substitute because it was too.
I'm sorry. There's a name,
Yes.
like a woman's name that rhymes with Clementine.
Yeah. If you think about it, you'll come up with it. But regardless,
The
it's
closest name I can think of is Madeline.
no.
That's definitely not it.
Hey, let's not give too much away. Let's not give too much
Wait,
away.
yeah.
But regardless,
This goes live, right? This goes live.
This is live.
this is live. Yeah.
Okay, so there's a girl you really
I thought we were
like.
just talking
Yes,
in the room.
yeah. So, a girl I've had a crush on for a very long time, and we finally kind of kindled a little bit
Yeah.
of what's been going on, but things are complicated as they tend to be. And this was a song I kind of wrote just while I was in my feels for this girl.
I
and,
love that. Thank you so much
so-
for sharing that. Thank you so much for sharing
And then
that.
Levi wrote a lovely verse to accompany it. Do you want to talk about that verse a little bit?
Dan's been tricking this poor woman into falling in love with him.
It's not been working very well, but I've been trying.
It's working
yeah.
great.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Let's hope she doesn't hear
No,
this.
thank you, Dan. I really appreciate that. But yeah, Dan's the mastermind here. It's a beautiful song. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty good. Dan, yeah, he's got the zhuzh.
The judge.
If I can quickly comment, I personally really love the that little pre-chorus bit with the instrumental licks. I'm very glad that Dan wrote that part into the song.
Yeah.
Because that's a really fun part. I know it's a really fun part for Noah and Levi. It's also a
Yeah,
really
no,
fun part
it's-
when I get to join in on the
It's
trumpet
supposed
there.
to be a fun little part where me and Hassan are in unison playing a little descending scale, except I said earlier I'm not a real bass player, so I usually don't hit all the notes.
Oh, relax.
I'm supposed to be in unison with it too, but I usually don't hit the notes either. Yeah.
You know,
So, what does playing music mean to you? What does it do for you?
that's a good question.
I might take this away real quick. For me personally, I can just give you the quick rundown of what tonight felt like for me.
Yeah.
I was in an awful mood coming into I was in a terrible mood. I was tired. I was
It
just
happens.
stressed.
Yeah, you
You know,
look
we
like
got
shit.
assignments. I thank you for telling me that I look
I
like
think
shit.
you look
It's a little
great.
true. I look a little bit like shit. Like,
No, relax.
awful
you
now.
look great.
You look better
I'm
now.
sorry
I
for the
think you look
profanity. I know.
It's
I've
okay. You
been
can swear on
exit strategy.
CiTR past 9
Oh, we
p.m.
can.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, nice. I'll keep myself from doing too much. I know I looked a little bit terrible. I have been partying pretty hard to Exit Strategy and Lovely Company as well, and Magnolia. Big shout out to all of those guys. But yeah, I was in a terrible mood coming in, and then as soon as we started playing, it just elated me, and it was just a wonderful feeling, especially seeing everybody in the crowd.
You're a true performer.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
Yeah. On your question, what does music mean to me? I think a lot of people describe it as being kind of therapy, and I think that's accurate. Like
Yeah.
for me, it's like to sit down and play music, whether it's by myself or with these guys. It's truly like an exit from the anxieties and stress of life. You know, for a lot of us, we have a lot of things going on in our lives. I know Ethan has school like crazy. He's in engineering, so he's taking like 20 courses or something like that. And Hassan's also grinding the cogs. You're in cogs, right?
This is true. I am in
Yeah,
Cogs.
and then Levi's doing his masters. Noah's working full time, and I'm also working full time. So
Stop outing me for being old.
I'm older than you are, buddy. What are you talking
Bro, I'm
about?
the oldest. Yeah.
we're all pretty similar in age. We're all college age, more or less, roughly.
But
Give or take.
Approximately.
We're all
Give or
1
take.
year apart from each other.
Yeah.
There's a lineup.
Which
so-
means-
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
There's a great. It goes like I think Noah, and then there's a year, Dan, year, and it's just a year between every single
Oh, wow.
member here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm the youngest.
Really,
Yes.
we're like the Strokes.
The point is, you're the Strokes, basically.
Yeah.
And if I could just quickly add on to Dan's comment about like the therapeutic part of it, coming together as like the band. Like there's been many times where I've been in a terrible mood, and coming to band practice is always like at first it's always like, oh, I gotta go to band practice and hang out with these guys.
Really?
At first, and then I get there, and then as soon as like we start playing music, as soon as I start hanging out with these guys, especially Levi, he's got such a ecstatic energy.
Oh,
Love you too, Levi.
love
It always
ya.
helps to bring up my mood a little bit.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Well, thank you so much, guys. That brings us to the end of our interview. But it was so lovely to meet you and so lovely to talk to you and so lovely to hear your music.
Nice
And
meeting you.
I can't wait to hear more of it.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Really
Can
appreciate
we
it.
Thank
can we
you.
promote another show that you guys have coming up?
I
don't
think
believe we have any shows
but-
coming up.
So,
That's a good,
yeah,
funny joke.
We don't have any shows coming up, but we are going to be working on recording and getting things out on online platforms. So people should definitely follow us on our Instagram, Zipcar Hotdog.
Oh, last question. Wait, sorry, continue, and then I have one more question.
Okay, is it about the name?
Yeah.
Okay, we can circle back. to
I
that,
love to
but
take over for that one.
We're gonna have recorded music coming out. Everybody should just keep an eye out for that. We're gonna be working really hard on that.
It's a work in progress for sure.
Okay, Hassan will now answer your question about the
Yes.
name of the band.
Hassan?
So Zipcar Hotdog, the name comes from the defunct, I think it's defunct, right? The defunct car service, Zipcar, and the fact that my good friend and roommate, Annie, he left there's the whole, actually I don't know if it's that long of a story, but to make a long story short, he left a Costco hot dog in a Zipcar, and it was truly a tragic event. And then I was telling these boys the story of it, and they were like, oh, Zipcar hot dog, that sounds great. And Noah, who's usually the most sensible one in the band, he was absent from that band practice, and we really needed a name because I think we were coming up to like our first gig. It was like a week before. We had it all planned out, and we were like, we need a name. And so one of us, I don't know who, was just like, yeah, Zipcar Hot Dog.
No
Let's
one
go
was
with
there.
that.
You weren't there to veto it.
He wasn't there to veto it.
I didn't have any say in this whatsoever. I
We
think
we
I was-
I love the name.
I will
think
try
I
to
was,
take
I think I was
other
out
names.
of. I think I was
Just,
out of the country when this happened, but it's fine.
You
I
might
like
have
the
been.
name.
I
think it's
will-
a good name. So
I will quickly defend myself here. We did try many times to contact Noah at that specific band practice. We called him, we texted him, but yeah, as he was probably out of the country, and that's makes it a little tricky to reach him. So there's no fault of your own, Noah.
I don't believe you, but whatever.
All right. Well, thank you so much, guys. Have a great evening, and catch Zipcar Hot Dog on all of the streaming platforms soon.
Thank you.
All right.